Hello and welcome. This video is brought to you by thestreamingadvisor.com. Tailor your entertainment with streaming. What we're looking at here is an NVIDIA Shield. This video is actually going to be about Plex, but we are on an NVIDIA Shield so that we can show you the new Plex app on what's recognized as the most powerful Android TV device on the market. So, what we're going to show you how to do is use its new features that include a lot of really cool new integrations. What we're going to do first, though, is show you what you want to make sure you do ahead of time. You want to make sure that your NVIDIA Shield is all up to date. You're going to do that by going into the settings here and going to device preferences and press the little circle, and you're going to click About. From here, you have the choice to do a system upgrade, and you just want to make sure that your system is fully upgraded. Next, what you're going to want to do is make sure that your Plex app itself is fully upgraded. So we're going to jump into the Google Play Store here. A quick, simple search. Of course, you can ask for it. I'm just going to type it. Plex. Now, on an NVIDIA Shield, of course, you've got the media server and the actual Plex app. What you want to update here is the Plex app, though. If you want to make sure your media server is up to date, I mean, you can do that as well. But the key here is the actual Plex app. NVIDIA Shields, of course, are the only Android TV device that have a built-in Plex server. If you're using a Google Chromecast with Android TV or something, you will not see that option. So we're updating this. We're doing this on a wireless connection with about 200 megabytes per second download speed, so it's decently fast. And we're going to go ahead and open the app. Now, when you sign in after it's been updated, you have to, basically re-log in. I find the easiest way to do so is to just follow the prompt here. So, if you need to start a new account, you can do so right there. And we're just going to off screen, we're going to go to my laptop and we're going to type in this code at plex.tv/link. And after you do that, you give it a couple of seconds and it will bounce out of this screen into the Plex app. Once you get there, you have a chance to choose which server you want to link up to. Like I said, there's the Shield server itself. I'm going to jump in with this Samuel. This is a server that a friend of mine set up. And continue. From here, you choose your preferred services, and you might notice something. Podcasting is no longer available. That's the not that you could do your own podcast, but the podcast listener has been removed from Plex along with web shows. A Plex representative said that the service was just never quite what they were looking for, and so they've gone ahead and removed it. But I'd keep an eye on this one. So we're launching in here. And my Shield, despite its super speed, is just kind of struggling to get it going. Maybe it's because it's a brand new startup of the app. And you see, it even asks us, would we like to put our free movies on there? So this must be a little update Plex is doing. What this is going to do is add the free movie rows to the Android TV home screen as an option. But as you see, in general, the app looks the same as it ever was. This is sort of defaults to going into what is on the server as well as things that are in Plex's basic movies. This is the stuff that Plex has been streaming for free with their ads. Might note, recently there was a study done that showed that Plex's movie service and TV service is very, very popular with millennials. So, there you go, millennials. Good job. You see here, in general, everything is still based around Plex. That's the basic home search. But as you keep going down, you'll notice the category underneath this trending trailers, which is new, is available from your watch lists, and even the trending trailers is highlighted with Discover. And this is the new stuff. What you see here is programming that comes from lots of different streaming services. As you recognize, Breaking Bad is not from Plex, neither is Daredevil, and so on. Again, the graphics are loading a little slow, but what you're getting here is content from a shared watch list that you can put together using the new Plex app. And what it does is it pulls the content from tons and tons of different streaming services. Not every single streaming service that ever existed, but we're talking Netflix and HBO Max and Amazon and Disney Plus and BritBox and so many more. From here, what you're able to do is find a title and then also see all of the places where you can watch it. So you notice up top, you see Fubo TV, CBS, Redbox. And that's the way it works throughout all of these different choices. It's going to make recommendations based on things that it thinks that you might like. It's going to make sure that you know where you can buy it, where you can stream things for free. Basically, what it does is it adds what I think of as just about the best type of meta search you can get on a streaming device. I've always thought that Roku was the most powerful built-in meta search, but this is very similar. It actually partners with JustWatch and Reelgood to give you a really broad range of titles and options. So with this, you can go in, once you find something that you think looks interesting, you can go ahead and you can add it to that watch list that we were talking about. So just say, okay, add to watch list. Now it's in there. So now that all those rows that have, suggestions because of your watch list or new on your watch list, they're available. And yet it still goes through and it looks at different things that are out there. Like you see the trending on Pluto. So, you might see this, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And you might say, well, actually I want to see that, but I think I'm going to just rent it. You can still do that. If you're a little too happy, you're feeling too positive, you can add Euphoria to your watch list and, bring yourself down a notch. Maybe mix in a little Breaking Bad. Nothing to kill your happiness like teenage drug use. But this is just a really cool new update. I think that people are going to really enjoy it. To me, Plex is becoming less a simple app and more of a TV operating system. Plex has never pushed itself as that, but if you think about it, what else does Android TV or Fire TV or even Roku do? It sets up a way to find content, to launch content, to organize content. And what Plex is able to do, which is really cool, is not only does it still search for all of that stuff that we were showing you across multiple apps, it also searches your own server for titles. So we're going to put in Spider-Man here. And up top, you see Media Libraries, which is Plex's old backbone core function, searching for your media that's saved on your servers. So all of the Spider-Man movies that we've got on the server are available right there from the Media Libraries. This free on demand is not Spider-Man. It looks like it's titles with either man or spider in it. And more ways to watch Spider-Man movies is down here, and this is where you're going to find the meta search again. So it'll be things from different services. So, yes, it's on the Samuel server, but it's also available to buy and rent on Redbox. No Way Home, available on the Samuel server, as well as Redbox and all of these other services here. Something we want to note is on Android TV, when you click on a service, it's going to open that app for you and load directly from Plex. You don't have to get out of Plex and then load anything. It works more or less like a media player. It doesn't actually play the titles within Plex's interface. It jumps into, like if it's a Netflix show or movie, it's going to launch Netflix. If you're not signed into the service, you're going to have to make sure you sign in. But if you're signed into all of your services, everything you subscribe to and so on, you won't have a problem. It's pretty seamless. Pretty much what it does is it just launches the app. If you back out of it, it's going to bounce back into Plex for you. But that's it. That is the brand new Plex app on Android TV. Specifically, in this case, the NVIDIA Shield. And it's a real winner. If you loved the podcasts, I'm sorry. I liked them too, to be honest with you. But the rest of the update is really cool. And I like the way that it pulls all of your own stuff together with so much other content from other good services. So that's that. That is the new Plex. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please subscribe, share this video with your friends, and as always, I'm Ryan Downey, the Streaming Advisor. Stream on, my friends.